Done that. We're live. Oh, look at my weird hair.
No, you're talking weird hair. Look at that weird hair.
Oh, yeah, she out-weirds my hair.
Yeah. I don't think this pony is worth £1 million, though, because it's not an old pony. It's only a 2005 pony.
16 years old is quite old.
Yeah, but it's not vintage, is it? It's not. I don't know. Puzzle. What?
Jigsaw? I bet it's called Puzzle. I bet it is. Good morning, Nia. Nia's the only one there. No, the sixth one watching it. Nia's the only one whispering at us. Oh, there they are. Look. There's Joni Joan and Heather and Chris Tyler. Good morning, folk. Oh, 22 of them. Everybody came in together.
Joni Joan. Oh, I bet Joni Joan's gone to Getty Gay today rather than Sully, I reckon.
I do not know. Joni Joan, where did you go this morning? There's Dawn and Sharon, Lisa and Laura. Oh, look, everybody's coming together. And Gemma and Jane Wathan and Annie B.
Nathan,
Shirley and Elaine and Rachel and the other Joan and Jason. Good morning, everybody. And there's Claire and Jane's dresser. Do you think Jane's dresser is Jane Wathan's dresser? Do you think Jane's dresser pops around to Jane Wathan's house in the morning and gets her dressed?
We were close. This is called Puzzle Mint.
Of course it is, because it looks like a mint.
Yeah, Puzzle Mint.
There's Victoria and Janet, and there's Claire Plant and Sandy Beach and Di Sullivan. Victoria says, wait till Lainey arrives to tell you about Shazza's night last night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sounds like there's some goss on the cards.
I know Nikki. It's Sharon's birthday today.
Oh, it's Caroline's birthday as well today. Caroline, Mrs. M.
Oh, maybe they've gone out together.
Maybe. She sent me a message saying, I'm really old now. And I said, 58 isn't old. You've got years in you yet. I think she was like 51.
I'm 60.
She's like, cheeky cow. Hi, Gemma.
He is not.
So yeah, you've been to Sully and it was big, yeah?
It was big. It was big as in like there's 3 ways that you can sort of get into Sully.
Come from Ormston. There's 3 ways to come.
Yeah, that one. And one of them was blocked. Well, we thought it was blocked, so we were like, oh, it must have been an accident up ahead. So my sister's like, right, well, what we'll do is we'll go through the lanes and then we'll come out at the top. But it wasn't blocked. That was the freaking queue. Thankfully, the way she went around all the lanes got us like sneakily towards at least the kind of front-ish of the queue. But we still
so you thought you were in a traffic jam and it wasn't. It was the queue to get in.
Yeah, and this was like a couple of miles out as well. Like insane the queues, and it just was big. Chin, thank you. It's not an original 90s Nirvana t-shirt, unfortunately. That would have been cool.
Elaine says, have I enjoyed my week off? No, I can't read that. Have I enjoyed my week off from vlogging? I did enjoy my week off from vlogging, but this has not been it. This week I have been vlogging again. My week off from vlogging was last week. So yeah, I've been vlogging again this week.
Jolly good.
Oh, look, there's DBG and Shazzy.
DBG.
So did you get anything exciting?
Wow.
Funny.
I mean, I bought a load of jewellery, which you just find exciting. I spent £38 on jewellery and £13.50 on other stuff. So I can show you the other stuff if you like.
Yeah, please don't show me the jewellery. Other people love seeing your jewellery. It's just me. Hi, Fandrew and Linda and Jackie.
I hope that you've bought some stuff at the car boot now today. Of course you did. You're on a buying ban. Whenever you say you're on a buying ban, that's just like, oh no! Oh, what?
Nighty Knife cut through the cable of the hedge shears and fell off the top of the ladder whilst cutting the hedge. Oh, I hope he's okay.
I hope he hasn't cut his own head off. You know, like.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if he decapitated himself, she would have mentioned that and possibly not been in the chat
and not put like lol at the end of it.
Yeah. Yeah, not oops. That little oops at the end. I feel like he might be okay. I hope he's okay.
No 50p gold rings, I'm afraid. But I did spend. Did you get the bag of them that I said?
A black sack of 50p gold rings.
And the big diamonds that I was.
Them too, yeah. I think I might have left them on the roof of the car.
Not again.
Get them next week. Hi, Rebecca and Kim.
It's quite funny this morning. I did have someone, sorry, I didn't catch the name, But just as I bought like a bunch of stuff off some woman, this guy goes, "Oh, and she's YouTube famous." And I was like, I'm not YouTube famous. And it feels like everyone turned around, "Oh, she, oh," I was like, no.
Not like real famous.
I was like, it's only YouTube, it's not like real.
Hi, Patricia and Elaine.
Oh, sorry, Elaine. I can give you some boobage now if you like. I'll give you
Don't get your baps out. And New England Thrifter. 5:40 a.m. where he is. Or he or she is. Don't get your baps out for them. It's too early for baps.
Not a real time.
It is. It's what time I woke up this morning. 5:40.
I woke up at 6:45, which was still way too early. Have a good day, Nat. Anyway, £5. 2 bottles of Tweed. I'm not sure if this is the vintage one. They've got 2 back.
Is that what was on the table in the car boot video of Nick and Andrea's when we were shouting at the screen, "Get a perfume"? I think that was Tweed. Yes, love.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Depending, I mean, it's not particularly old and not particularly valuable either. So that's great.
And it also doesn't smell particularly nice, so that's 3 not particularly. No. All in one sentence.
But they will still sell Christmas time. But however, what I did cheekily manage to get in with that was...
Oh, nice Coco.
Coco Chanel. It's only a tiny bottle and there's like a drop left. A drop. But this is a vintage one. Really smells.
Mm.
But it's a vintage bottle in the box. Needs a clean up, but it's still, you know, it's still good. And that should be a few quid, you know. But I just had to get it because it's, I can say I bought Chanel today, darling. I bought diamonds last week and Chanel today, just so I can have that.
Morning, Louise and Rich Knight's Life. Can somebody put the link to Rich Knight's Life Memorial in the chat again? Can we give that another bit of a shove, please? If you haven't yet popped in a little donation to Richard Knight's Life's memorial fund for his brother's memorial place. I have phrased that so badly. Can you please stop up a quid if you've got one?
I know that he had an auction last night as well, because I managed to just like pop in for a second, and then he was on Laney, so Richard might be able to tell us what went down.
Yeah, what went down on Laney's chat? What's the gossip about Shazza?
It's Shazza's party. So
yeah. Hi Nadine. Hi Record Rat UK. Oh, Joe says his head needs a wobble, but he fell off the top onto his back. He's very sore, hoping no underlying damage. We'll see. Fingers crossed, Joan.
Yeah, Nige. I go. Right.
Joan says, "Morning, Rich. After you left, Laney's stream was removed for nudity." Yeah, if somebody could put the link into the chat, please. I think only moderators can put the link in.
What happened?
If I've got a moderator, and then you can find the link for Richard's memorial GoFundMe. I don't appear to have words this morning.
No, because there's none left. Yeah. I will show you other things. I bought a dress for you that you're gonna love, and this is so your style, your size, everything.
I'm already scared.
It was £3. Don't worry, it's really not for you. It's £3. 70s maxi.
Oh, that's a horrible, horrible thing what you got there.
Collar. Look at that collar. They look like spaniel's ears.
Oh, that's not nice. It's not nice at all. I feel quite...
Do you feel violated by it?
I feel invaded. It's invaded my senses.
In that case, you're going to really love the vintage wallpaper that I bought. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
it looks brown on camera.
Yeah.
Because it is brown.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it's brown with a slight hint of red, so like a maroony kind of colour, I suppose.
That would be bottom half of the wall, and then dado rail, and then a toning beige on the top. That's what that would be.
Dado rail. It's by Forbo Mayfair. And when it was first sold, well, it was on sale at £3.95, and then further reduced to £1.95.
And still nobody wanted it.
And still no one wanted it. Yeah. So there.
Hi, Elizabeth.
So I've got to look at Forbo Mayfair. Forbo Mayfair. And then I bought just a little jewellery box for £1.
Mm-hmm.
More because I kind of felt bad. Not bad. Felt
One of those stalls.
yeah, it's like, oh, go on. She's like, £1? It's like, oh, okay. And then a box of Christmas decorations for £2.
Okay.
Which I just thought were quite nice.
Yeah, they've obviously been looked after, haven't they?
Yeah, exactly. And they must be quality to put them in this kind of thing rather than just shoved in a box. They might be glass, possibly. Don't know. But they're nice anyway. And there's like 2 layers of that. So
yeah,
they're pretty. And you know, Christmas and all. And then I did a Josh and not quite filled a bag, but I did buy 50p worth of stuff from this one lady, of which
Annie says, I love the dress, can't be a good pattern. I don't need an extra set of spaniel's ears.
So for my 50p I got a My Little Pony, which should get me a £5, a Bouchard Gardens mug, a picture of hand-drawn picture by the looks of it of Oliver Twist.
Is it Mark Lester? No, it's not.
No. Broadstairs, and it's by B. Ross Craig.
Oh yeah. B. Ross Craig, yeah.
Him. A wooden cat and an ugly jug.
Guys are juggly.
Oh, Victoria, I've only booked the tattoo. We it's not due to be done until October. Yeah, but we are gonna get tattooed. So yeah, that's it, and then jewelry.
Right, if I go and find that link, I can put it in, can't I? Because I don't think I've got any mods in who can do it.
We are the mods. We are the mods. We are the mods. What's that from? No.
Sorry, hang on, bear with. It's on GoFundMe, isn't it? Why haven't I got the link anymore?
We are the mods. We are the mods. We are the mods.
Rich, can you PM me the link very quickly? I think it'd be quicker if you PM me it than if I try and search for it. I think I'll be here all night. Rebecca says, next week I've got a car boot selling hopping or limping distance of my flat. Nice. Rich says it's from Quadrophenia. It's got to be from Quadrophenia, hasn't it? Yeah.
One, I did buy this box of random jewellery.
Full of gold.
There's an odd, this was a £5. There's an odd Zippo lighter in there. So it's Zippo. And then if you think sex is exciting, try incoming. I don't get it. I don't understand. It must be a joke, but I don't understand the joke.
Yeah, presumably you had to be there. I
don't understand. But it's a Zippo and people collect Zippos. And then yeah. And then this, which I don't know what it is, but it does say 9 carat at the top there, and that's probably paid for the whole day.
Okay, I've put the link in the chat. If you have not yet found a spare quid lying around that you don't need to pop into Rich's memorial fundraiser for his brother, have a look down the back of the sofa, see if you can find a couple of quid, bung it in. There's some good folks. We do love you all. Smashing. Super smashing great.
Super smashing great. So I don't know what it is. It looks like there was some kind of screw.
Shouldn't it unscrew at one end?
No, nothing unscrews, nothing. However, it does weigh 12 grams. So if that is 9 carat gold.
Elaine says, was it a propelling pencil?
I can't. That's what we thought first of all, because there's like a little, but nothing twists, nothing.
Maybe there's a bit missing. Maybe it had
that whatever probably would have fit on there. So it was that, and then you just write with that bit. So there's probably a bit that screws on there that is your writing implement. But if that is 12 grams of 9-carat gold,
that would be lovely. That would be smashing. Heather says she tried to do a jumbo trail today in Kings Hill, gave up and came home. It was utter crap. Give her a boot any day. I must admit, I've tried jumbo trails and I realised that Nick and Andrea absolutely love them. But for me, I'd rather have a car boot sale.
Too much of a faff.
Yeah.
Especially if you trouble of finding it and then you eventually find it and then you park up and then like, right,
and then you get out and they're only selling baby stuff.
Yeah, and you're like, oh,
yeah.
Like, have you got any gold? Have you got any 50p gold? No, then fuck off.
I only came for the 50p gold.
I only came for the 50p gold. Shall test.
Nadine says test it. Is that your haul and all of your haul?
Well, again, there's jewellery. Okay, I'll show you my favourite bit of jewellery. Look! Elizabeth I.
What is it?
Cool. It's a medallion.
Why did somebody make that? It's unpleasant.
Who knows? But it's brilliant. I love it. That is well classy. I love it.
You look like a poor white imitation of Mr. T.
Yes, that's exactly what I am.
Right, I'll go for a wee while you test your gold.
Okay.
Dennis, the waiter, is very, very nice, but he bought me 3 full drinks today and now I'm a wash.
Oh, bloody hell. Yes, it's gold. Oh, yeah. I just got some gold. 12 grams of gold. So what is that in scrap value prices? So, roughly about £15 per gram, times roughly 12 grams, £180 in scrap value. It's all right, isn't it? I spent £51.50 today. And that as well, that was off a dealer. And she looked through the box and was like, £5? Well, okay, thank you. I didn't know that was in there, by the way. What I saw was in there, which obviously she would have seen as well, because, you know, a little sterling silver locket. Obviously the Zippo lighter. That which I think might be a little silver ring, quite an old one. Might be silver, I don't know. And a nice enough watch. Oh, which bugger me has got nice silver hallmarks on it. So I've also got a sterling silver watch.
I can see people going, yay, so it must have been gold.
Yeah, about 180 quid's worth.
It was a clever girl then.
It was me! And I bought this off a dealer. This was off a dealer as well, like a jewellery dealer.
Yeah.
My sister bought loads of china off her, and she looked through it. That's what I don't get. She looked through it before I bought it. So,
Good morning, Dermot.
But yeah, this is a nice silver watch as well. Silver and Marcus. Sorry, you carry on.
No, you carry on.
No, you. I want to see
what you.
No, but this has got
no,
nice.
Insist.
This has got full, nice Birmingham hallmark. Y and E or RY and E.
Oh, there's Josh. Good morning, Birdiness. Good morning to anyone else I missed, by the way. If anybody slid in and I did not see you.
Buy mummy new patio plants now. She fucking has
Mystic Witch Moon says lurking, but the gold per gram price today looks like it's $42.50.
Not for 9 carat. That'll be for probably 18 carat.
Morning, Caroline.
For 24 carat. Yeah. For 9 carat gold, it'll be around the £15 mark. I mean, price if only. I'd cash everything in now. What's that? Is that yeah, but
A lamp I did buy.
But it's that's nice. I like that. That's an angle poise.
It's not a genuine Dewberry. It's by Verve. Somebody called Verve.
Verve
£3, and I'm like, I've never bought a lamp. I mean, obviously I've bought lamps. You know, I'm not. I don't sit here in the dark. But I've never bought a lamp to resell.
Sometimes you sit there in the dark, just for a laugh. Ooh, a Timex Indiglo. This is thrilling stuff, isn't it? Like Carla looking at a lamp and me looking through jewellery.
Well, it's quite a nice lamp though, Verve design, and it looks like I might get 50 to 60 quid for it. So yay for that.
Ooh.
I mean, it'd be a bastard to pack, obviously. Absolute bastard to pack it.
Bastard.
Hi, Leanne.
Good morning.
What else did I get?
I don't
got
know.
a large Cath Kidston Birds bag for £3. In, I would say, practically unused condition. The lining is immaculate. I don't know why you'd buy a large Cath Kidston bag and not use it.
Maybe it was given to someone like me as a present, and then
maybe it was gifted from someone who didn't know the person at all well.
Yeah, so and I'd be like, "Do you even like me?"
Or alternative, one of those situations where people buy people things that they like.
Yes, I tend to do that a lot. I tend to do that a lot.
I thought you said I tend to do that a lot. I was like, oh, sorry. I was like, oh shit! I'm giving you shit gifts. Sorry about that.
No, I definitely do that. I am the like. I'm not sure if I want to give them this now. I really like it. I might keep it.
Hi, Jane. So yeah, £3 for that bag. £1 each for 3 clothing items. What I did not need but bought anyway. Oh, sorry, 50p for that sea salt gilet. And then £1 each for I do not need clothing stock, Jules dress. And £1 for I do not need clothing stock. Oops, Daisy, sorry, Bud, don't eat that, please. That's not food. I do not need clothing stock, phase 8 knitted winter dress.
Definitely don't need stock. No.
£1 for I do not need clothing stock, Peruna summer dress. And I know they're all called I do not need clothing stock because I said it every time I picked one up.
Did you say it to the person that you were buying it off as well?
I said it to me quietly.
Yeah, because
Hi, Colette and Val. Hi, Guy.
If I say it to myself, to the person that I'm buying it off, I end up buying more off them. Because they're like, oh, you definitely don't want this then. Like, no, I definitely don't like
it. Hi, Lee and Lisa. And then something else I also don't need is Kipling bag stock. So I got 2 of them for £1 each.
Okay.
I don't think either of them has their monkey. The problem with Kipling bags is that people often go, I don't want a bloody great monkey keyring on my bag, and they take it off. But people who collect Kiplings do want the bloody monkey keyring.
Monkey, yes.
So, yeah, no monkeys, sadly. But two nice Kipling bags anyway, £1 each. Good morning, Anne Pennicott. Good morning, Rachel and Alison.
9 carat gold and real pearl earrings.
You've done all right, haven't you? They cost you 10p. You're like Fagin.
Well, I mean, like you say that, and I am, sat next to Oliver Twist.
Yeah, and you are like Fagin sitting there going through his box of pretties that's under the floorboards.
It is my box of pretties.
Couple of jigsaws for the mothership. 2 for £3. Gonna sneeze. Or am I?
Yes. I will keep them aside for you. F you. Is that what you're saying? F you.
Pretty much. Good morning, Maria. Maria, we were on last week. It's a week before you missed us.
No, maybe she missed us.
Oh, yeah.
She was out doing good stuff.
Harry Potter mug. This is the vintage 1990s. They're gold. In fact, I think I own a pair of those. Very similar.
They're gold.
How much did you pay for this lot?
£5 for a box of stuff.
And they didn't even go through it.
Well, she went through it in front of me. And she even went, oh, that's not gold.
Morning, Lynn. Yvonne says, could you tell us the stories behind your tattoos? I feel like that's a standalone video, isn't it? Don't you think?
My ones are quite easy. There is no story. I just went, oh, what do I fancy getting tattooed? Like, I'm not that I went like, oh, I'll have that one, off the wall. I just went, like, my tattoo, like, that I've got booked. I haven't decided firmly, but I'm thinking I'd maybe quite like some gems, like they do, like, really pretty coloured gems. And I want it on the back of my hand, but she's like, oh, I'm not ready to do hand tattoos yet. And I was like, all right, I'll have on my wrist there then. I'll have a little gem there.
I wonder why. Do you think it's difficult to tattoo on hands?
Yeah, because you've got loads of veins, and like the skin is quite thin there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
She's worried you might bleed out.
Yeah, and she's only been tattooing for like 2 years, I think. So
yeah.
She's not ready. She feels she's not ready yet. I think she is, but I'm not an expert. But she feels that she's not ready, which is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I'd much rather her say that.
Yeah. Morning, Mike. Mike's Aquarius aren't there yet. Alison says, have I been to Caroline's yet? Yes, I have. I went Tuesday and came back Wednesday.
Nice. Did you have fun?
I did. I had a lovely time. Caroline's charity shops are shite. No offence if you live in Newton Abbot, but your charity shops are dismal. We went in 11 charity shops and I had absolutely no difficulty with my buying ban.
Wow.
Yeah. Really.
Well, that was like me in Swansea the other day. Like, the charity shops were full and their prices were decent, considering it's a big city. I would expect their prices to be higher, but there was just no like bits, I don't mind paying a bit more.
Why don't you?
Because no.
Get a tattoo of my little emoji bird.
No.
I would if it was you. If you had one, I would.
Yeah, because no. No. But yeah, so I don't mind paying up for like a nice bit of silver or something. Like when I go to Penarth, I'll happily pay like 20 quid for a nice silver brooch and stuff. But they didn't even have anything like that. In their special covers was just, like.
This is what we were finding all the way through Newton Abbot is they've taken all the good stock out. There's no good stock, but the bad stock is priced at the good stock prices. Now, you don't mind paying up if it's good stuff.
Yeah.
But literally, when you're literally faced with shops and shops and shops full of Primark and Tesco, and they're pricing it at 4 and 5 quid, and it's stained and it's rubbish, it was just absolutely dismal. Yeah. And yet every single shop has got a sign up saying can't take donations. Well, how about you rag most of what's on your shelves, take some of the donations in, because God knows what you're turning away.
Exactly.
Yes, I did go to Trenchley, so it was much bigger today. It was almost back to its old self. Almost, not quite.
Or they should do everything's a pound day.
Yeah.
And people will buy 20, 50 quid's worth, won't they?
Yeah. Chris says she liked the remote Hoover. That's going in Laney's charity raffle, so make sure you keep an eye on Laney's channel if you're interested to win that robot Hoover.
Nice.
I got for £8 all in. I got this Port Marion.
No, you were right first time.
Holly and Ivy Christmas plate. She had it marked at 5, and she said, "Oh, I'll do 3 before I'd even open my mouth to ask." She said, "I'll do 3," and then I got this Spode Christmas plate, which is a lovely thing.
Can you say Spode again? I love the word Spode. 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 That's lovely.
It's an unusual thing in that it looks almost like it should be a lid.
Oh, it's I don't know.
There definitely was no other bit, and it comes in its own box, blah blah blah. So it's not as if it didn't come with a box, No, Caroline said that it's been like that in Newton Abbot for a while now. That she's been really struggling to find anything worth having. She's having to go further afield. I'm out of spaces. And I got Kiki a new coat for £2.
Aww, Kiki coat. Does it have, wait a minute, a kaiki coat? Like, as in, you know.
Sorry, what did you say?
It's a kai coat, as in the dog that is the floofiest dog in the world.
Yes, but he still gets very wet.
Ah.
And because he's the floofiest dog in the world, he's also very absorbent. So he gets very wet, and then he sits there like a big wet sponge and releases moisture throughout the next 12 hours all over the house. So if we can keep him dry, that's a win. Dawn says it looks like a pavlova plate. Dermot says it's a frisbee. Definitely not a lazy Susan, Fandria, because it's got nothing. You know, it just sits. It doesn't spin. Rich says he's up to 859 subscribers. There are 183 of you watching. If any of you are not subscribed to Rich at Night's Life, run over and subscribe, and let's see if we can get into 1,000 in the next week or so. That would be great. That would be fab, wouldn't it? If we get you up to 1,000, that'd be wonderful. Morning, Jewel. And then I also got 2 of these. Yay.
Oh, that's Kath Kidston Kallax things.
£1 each. Smashing. Super smashing great. Oh, God, there's no space in this room. And then I think everything in here is from Trench Lane. So all of that was from the first boot.
Nice. So you managed to do 2 this morning?
Yeah, I did both. Yeah, I went a bit earlier. Yes, Leanne, email me by all means. Yeah, you've got my deets, haven't you? Harken me down with the kids. Josh says eBay is describing it as a gatto stroke cake plate. Fair enough.
Ah.
I got a Born to Shop biscuit cookie jar. Never met a calorie I didn't like. Definitely out of space here. I got a Trade Winds funny face teapot.
Funny faces, doesn't he?
Yeah. So I was lucky I got there before Josh, otherwise I wouldn't have got this. But I did get him some Pyrex, so I'm not entirely mean.
Oh, I saw someone with a whole box thing of Pyrex this morning.
Oh, you clumsy bitch.
You didn't just break. Oh.
What a twat.
Buggery balls.
I didn't even feel like I clipped that very hard. Perhaps it was already cracked and I just helped it on its way because I didn't feel like I hit it very hard.
Yeah, it could be.
Shit happens.
That's a bugger.
Shit happens. No use crying over broken milk jugs. Hi, Gaynor.
That's what they say.
Pair of Skechers yoga foam flip-flops.
Yoga foam, yoga foam. No, 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 yoga foam.
Not a song, not a song. Yoga foam flip-flops for £1.
What do you mean not a song?
Tiny foot. How on earth are you supposed to tell what size they are if they haven't put it on there? Do you just guess?
Yes.
To measure them. That seems like work. I've never found blue Pyrex, Dermot, no. Shirley says, well done, Lex. Nice pretties.
Someone had the... Oh, God, am I echoing? I don't know why.
I think so.
Someone had the... You know, there's like a lovely Art Deco minty green Pyrexy stuff. Someone had a whole bunch of them this morning as well. I do quite like that.
This was what I bought from that lady, Josh, when I couldn't remember what I bought off her at breakfast. It's a Prince Lionheart. It's a kid's baby sleep device. It sort of makes like a heartbeat noise.
You put that on baby's head? No, never do that. Don't do that.
Sorry, I've got hiccups.
Quite all right, dear. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Does whatever a Spider-Man does.
I got a travel Scrabble.
Dabble, dabble.
I've got another one of them somewhere to list, so at least it'd be a simple listing. Gold?
14 karat gold. Possibly a diamond.
Nice.
This is from a dealer.
Yeah, she obviously couldn't be bothered. I got a Yours Clothing mustard dress in a size 18, brand new with tags, $21.99. I paid $3. There was a chap there this morning haggling, and he was doing very what I would call invasive haggling. So at one point he'd actually gone round to the back of this woman's stall and was kind of in her dance space. He wasn't being aggressive, he wasn't being angry, but he was very... If you had been the person being haggled at, you would have wanted to give in to make him go away, and I think that was his plan. You know?
Yeah.
And I found that very annoying. I don't know why I've mentioned it. I know why I've mentioned it. It's because I bought that dress while I was listening. I was kind of hovering around this stall thinking, I wonder if this lady would prefer someone else to be around while this is happening. You know what I mean? If she's feeling...
Like, don't leave him alone with this guy.
Yeah, if she's feeling uncomfortable, perhaps I'll just stand around a bit. I'm not sure how much bloody use I'll be, but I'll stand around so that she doesn't feel like she's alone.
Yeah. I think if I was selling, I would prefer that as well.
Yeah, he wasn't really being unpleasant, but just very, very intense.
9 karat gold.
Bloody hell, this woman's useless, this trader. You better go back and find her now and see if she's got any more.
I know, right? No.
Call Kate, see, we've got to go back. Oh, I'm dropping shit. Yeah, to be fair, Kath, she was holding her own okay. She wasn't giving in, but he did. You did get the idea that he was kind of he'd perfected his technique of making people wish he'd go away and perhaps giving him lower prices to achieve that.
It's like I was watching Margaret, Texas Girl Treasures, the other day, and she was going around to a yard sale, and she probably had like the reverse of that, where the seller was being very, like, still very charming and still like joking around and, you know, a nice conversation and stuff, but was very full on.
Yeah.
And she did say that, like, that those are the kind of situations where she wishes that she would have like a buying buddy, because he's just that kind of person where, like, you just don't know, is he joking? Like, I'll take it as a joke, but someone else might go like, does he just say that he's gonna murder me? You know, like, just on the edge kind of thing.
Morning, Woomac and Lil. Joan says Sully's open tomorrow. Lex, you should go back and see if she's there again.
I'm not going back tomorrow. No. My sister's tempted, but she's going to Malvern tomorrow, and I'm going to a barbecue.
Elaine says Lex is Goldfinger. Goldfinger. That's what my robot for. I got. I think this is Chase. Is this Chase? Anyone know their Paw Patrol? I think he's Chase.
Chase and Statham. No.
I think he was 50p. He may have been £1, but I think he was 50p. I must admit, I'm not very up on my Paw Patrol. I got 2 ginger jars for 50p each. These are Sadler. Again, I've no idea if they're worth having, but for 50p, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, definitely Sadler ginger jars, especially as a pair.
They're not a matching pair. They are a similar pair.
Oh, well.
They are different designs, you know.
There's not a huge amount, but ginger
you would put one at each end of your mantelpiece quite happily, you know what I mean? Yeah.
You can keep the grandparents in them.
Yeah. Without wishing to cause anybody offence, I do not know how much ashes you get when you get ashes. No, because although we had my dad's ashes back, quite naturally we didn't open it and have a look, and we didn't weigh it. So I do not know if a person would overflow.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to stop talking because somebody will be triggered and upset.
Yeah.
I got 2 Mr. Men mugs. I got Mr. Cool and Mr. Tickle. They were 20p each.
9 karat gold and silver.
This is ridiculous.
It is. It is ridiculous. It is ridiculous.
She sold you all of this for £5.
Yeah, and she went through it. She went through it in front of me.
That is weird. Like I said, if she sold you it for £5, and I'd have thought, oh, she sold you that by mistake. That's her little treasure box that she was keeping on one side. But the fact that she went through it in front of you means that she didn't know what she was talking about or didn't care.
Box of stuff for a £5. 9 karat gold and silver. 9 karat gold. 14 karat gold.
Oh, DBG says it is Chase. Thank you.
Gold earrings.
Andrea says her border terrier was about the size of half a Pringles tube. So yeah, you couldn't put a
12
you couldn't put
grams
a
of
person's
nice
ashes in there.
gold.
Then that would be too much, I think.
And she
Rich says I'm only small like my
in
fit.
front of me. Look.
Mummy's growing pears.
Yes. No, that's a one.
It's not a pear. Hey, it's a single.
That's the joke that Mum makes every time she eats a pear.
I'm quite pleased with these. I paid £3. She said 50p each or 3 for £1. They're all new. I've got so many I can't hold them.
Ooh, are they the conditioners?
No, they are Body Shop hand creams.
Oh, nice.
Now, I like a Body Shop hand cream at the best of times, but I definitely like them at 3 for £1.
Yeah.
I've got 3 almond milk and honey. And then I've got a coconut, a pink grapefruit, a mango, a festive berry, a strawberry, and a moringa. Moringa's horrible. Moringa is awful. It's horribly floral. Yvonne says, am I late? Yes, white lines. Claire's saying, Lex, do you think that was supposed to be a keeper box and she took the wrong one to the car boot? That's what I've just said, Claire, but she went through it in front of Lex and went, no, you can have it.
And she was like, oh, that's the box with that weird Zippo lighter, isn't it? So it's not like she even, like she...
Yeah. So she went through it and decided she didn't want it. So I don't think you've got any guilt there at all because she made that decision in front of you.
And also she had a nice box, display box of lovely bits of jewelry as well, because I was eyeing up a really nice brooch in it that had this like cut out reindeer in it, lovely silver brooch. And then my sister was chatting to her as well. My sister bought some china off her, and then they were talking about Bessemer Road and whether that's going to open. So we stayed there for a while and we had like a chat with them, and she had a good look through. So I don't know.
Yeah, so it's there's no question that you pulled a fast one on her, no one whatsoever.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's all stinking dirty.
Maybe she couldn't be able to clean it. Yeah. Have you got a jewelry cleaning thing? You get like a sonic thing, don't you? Isn't there a sonic jewelry cleaner that you put it in and it vibrates it?
Yeah, sod that though. They don't work very well.
Linda says she divided her son's ashes into 3 and one of those jars might just be the right size. I never thought of that. Sometimes people do that. Yeah. Sorry for your loss, Linda. I don't mean to be like insensitive.
Yeah. And also I suppose that maybe they can go to places that they've never been to. Yeah,
Kath's just said as well, I've just Googled in a relation not big enough unless you spread some in a favourite loved one's place and keep the rest. That's it. We spread some of Ty's ashes and kept some. So yeah, so when you think about it, I don't know quite. I mean, maybe people just want to keep ginger in them. Maybe I'm just.
There is also that weird thing of maybe for putting stuff in.
Yeah, maybe they want to keep ginger in the ginger jars. Yeah.
Weird.
Final find. I really like this. And probably absolutely worthless, but I liked it.
Oh, it's an owl. Is it a Russian?
It's not an owl. It's many owls.
Hooray! That's the best kind of owl.
It is. How many owls are you? It is 5 owls.
Yes, I saw that, Josh.
Yeah. So pleased with that. I've no idea whether it's got any value or whatever, but I liked it and it was £1.
And what more of a reason do you need?
Yeah, I'm pleased with everything I bought today. I think I have got a smaller haul than usual, but that is a deliberate thing. I didn't do fill a bag.
Because you're on a buying ban.
Yes, I got to break through some of this backlog. So I was kind of only buying the stuff I was excited about rather than just I'll get some of that, Yeah.
See, yeah. I thought I'd done an okay thing today, and then obviously I've done okay. Still my
Yvonne's
favorite
refusing to do her lines. Yvonne's locked up late and now she's refusing to do lines.
Rude.
We'll send you to the naughty kids room. You have to sit outside the headmaster's office.
This is still my favorite thing of the day. For like, oh, I love it.
Shock horror value.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's Liz 1 and my Chanel.
Yeah, Liz 1, yeah.
Liz 1 and Chanel. favourite bits.
Yeah, so I'm pleased with everything I bought. I'm a bit distressed that I just broke the fucking handle off the milk jug. I might not sleep tonight over that.
That is annoying, but you know, it'll be okay.
I've got glue here somewhere. I'll glue it back on and then just list it on its own, with obviously stating that it's been repaired. Somebody might want it for display. Lisa Marie says, "Hi, Carla. Just rediscovered your channel once again. Well done on the diet so far. Thank you, buddy. Are you okay? You're right.
Buddy. Bud.
Good boy. I got you. There he is. He was coughing and sneezing in the background, but I think he just got dust up his nose. Don't know where you found some dust from. What are you doing? You can't leap on the desk. Lunatic dog. Leanne says, just break the rest of it now and call it a day.
Yeah, just chuck it out the window now.
No, my luck, I'd brain a dog and we'd be back at the vets.
Oh, God.
They were very happy with Kai on his post-op checkup yesterday, but today his wound's weeping, so I'm not quite so chuffed today.
Ouchie. So when does he go back in?
We've got another checkup next Monday, but they did say if there was anything we're worried about in between, we could ring up and take him in for a quick look. So if it's not looking great on Tuesday, then I will do. I'm assuming
good thing about Kai is that he loves going to the vet.
He does. He does.
He's
mental.
Okay.
We're going to see the people who take my balls off. Yay!
I didn't need them.
Never used them. Time check. Oh, not too bad for time. I managed to get back earlier, despite the fact I did 2 car boots. I managed to get back earlier today.
You did do well. We're going to my sister's for lunch. By the way, the mother-in-law is going to be there as well.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
And the dog.
And the other dog. Oh God.
What's wrong with the other dog?
It's huge. It's not quite as I say huge. It's a standard poodle. It's not quite as mental as Cooper, but then I don't think I've seen the two of them together. Not since Cooper was tiny. So
Cooper was lovely.
Oh, they'll be fine. Cooper will just be mental all day, but I'm not sure how mental Fudge is. Yeah. But it'll be nice anyway. It'll be nice. Food and jelly.
Branch broke off.
Oh, is that?
So I had to take all the
pears
off and release the weight on some of the other branches.
So can you make?
Yeah, I'm just going to find out what I can do with them.
Does Mummy grow tomatoes?
No.
Does Mummy know about growing tomatoes?
Yes. Sort of. No.
Because I don't have a green patch.
Maybe the people in the chat know. I've got tomatoes and one of them has gone red. Should I take that one red one off? Will that give the others more of a chance to go red? Is it taking all the red out of the world? No. Or should I leave it there and the others will catch up?
Take it off because it's ready to eat.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay, I might have a ceremonious eating of my tomato then.
Just one tomato on a plate with a bit of salt on top.
And a knife and fork and a napkin. Yeah.
And a candle and a flower.
and a tray cloth.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. A little bit of lace. Hapus yawn.
Pamela said, just been on a 2-hour walk by the sea with our furry babies and came back to see 2 lovely ladies. Who's that then? We'll go and see them as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, what channel is that on? Let's go watch them.
Put banana skins around the green ones to help them ripen.
Okay.
Rachel says, I'm in a flat. Can you grow tomatoes indoors? I don't know, Rachel. I've never grown them outdoors before today. So, well, not today, but before this. Last year I grew 1 tomato. This year I've grown lots, but they've taken a long time to redden up.
Technical word.
I will film myself eating it, Elena. I'll make a big thing of it. I might do a whole video. One whole standalone video of me eating a tomato.
Just you, Carla versus tomato.
Oh dear. You need to keep an eye on the channel for Friday coming. There's a video coming out Friday coming, which I think is entertaining. I might be wrong.
Why is it coming out on a Friday? That's a rather
Because it is a collaboration. And the matching video will also come out on the Friday.
Is this on Caroline's?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I know what? No, you haven't told me what this is.
No,
What
it
is
doesn't.
it? Message me. I want to know.
Gosh. I will message you.
Yeah, exactly. I asked.
Elaine says I've got to use all the aforementioned accessories. I don't know if I own a tray cloth. I'll have to get Josh to bring around a bud vase.
Yes, you do need a bud vase. Vase.
And then pop to the florist and buy one single rose.
Oh, that'd be pretty though. I haven't had breakfast yet. Have you had breakfast?
Yeah, Josh and I went for breakfast.
So you've been to 2 guard boot sales and breakfast?
Yeah, and here I am, and it's still only 11:30.
Bloody hell.
Thank you, Kim. Yeah, it's very strange. I've got one that's gone red, one that's gone to the orangey stage, one that's just starting to turn, and the rest are like, no, we like green. Green's good for us. I'm like, why are you not all going together?
You could have fried green tomatoes at the Whistle Stop Cafe.
Yeah. I got Josh some Pyrex this morning because I'm a good friend.
Ah, I walked past the Pyrex today and went, Josh will probably have bought that.
It was, to be fair, it was an absolute bargain. It was a large casserole dish with lid, a smaller casserole dish with lid, and a bowl that we can't decide what the heck it's for. And it was all in the blue iris pattern, and he wanted £2 for the lot. So it's probably 50 quid worth for £2. So that was good, yeah.
Nice for Christmas.
Nice for Christmas. Famous 5 were mad on tomatoes for have lashings of ginger beer.
Ginger beer and tomatoes?
Nobody's ever gone into a shop and said, can I have a lashing of ginger beer, though, have they?
Maybe we should try that next
time. Lashing is not a serving size. You don't go in a pub and say, I'll have a lashing of shandy.
Lashings and lashings, though.
It's just the famous 5 with this lashing obsession.
And, you know, who's the comedian that says, you know, you can be overwhelmed and underwhelmed.
Who was ever just whelmed? I don't know which comedian it is, but yeah, who was ever just whelmed?
I just feel a bit whelmed today.
Kath says, if they all go red together, you get a glut and cannot eat them all. That's a very good point, Kath. Well done, tomatoes. Well done, sirs. I'm chatting to them every day. I go out there and have a chat with them.
Well, they do need a good talking to.
Yeah. No, I'm very polite. I'm very nice. I compliment them every day. I tell them how well they're doing. I point out that they're a fine crop of tomatoes. And then Anthony said, standing next to the other day, Anthony said, when are you going to eat them? And I was like, do you want to shut up? Because they can hear you.
Yeah, you don't tell them that. Unless
I'm not going to eat them. I'm going to send them to a farm.
Yeah, to the farm. To go and live with all of my bunnies.
Yeah.
That are still living in the field out the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Kelly, I did. Thank you for my Smurf.
But they did, though.
Yeah.
With the ducks.
Yep.
My ducks, Bombay and Orange. Yeah. That went to the farm back in 1990.
And they're fine.
1995. Because ducks live for decades.
Marlena's in. She says, good morning, ladies, and good morning to Michael from the fabulous late care worker. She just meant as in didn't get there on time, not as in she's passed away and she turned up anyway. I mean, there's dedication to the job. They say that ghosts hang around because they've got unfinished business. So to be fair, that would be reasonable. Good morning, eFunko and Jilly B. Ripen well in the kitchen window. My kitchen window isn't a sunny spot. Do they want a sunny spot for that?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, no, my kitchen window is not a sunny spot, so that won't do the trick for them at all.
Put a banana next to them.
Oh, someone said put a banana.
Yeah.
Or just show them an avocado and go, this.
Or show them a tin of peeled plum tomatoes and they'll all blush in embarrassment.
I've been naked.
I did, Louise. It'd be in this week's waffle. I featured it in this week's waffle. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Mind you, Jane. Oh, PJ's got the COVID. Sorry to hear that. I hope you're not suffering too much. And there's Kanaz and there's Julia Jones.
Mum's defrosting the fridge today.
Anybody want an ice
Does
cube?
anybody want a massive ice cube with some a little pot of green stuff attached to the ice?
No, thank you. Have you got a Solero? I'll have a Solero if there's one there.
No,
We've got what?
a Solero.
No, sorry.
Mum likes the ice cream.
I'm
too
having a
much for
Solero.
spare ones.
The what, sorry?
Mum likes ice cream too much for there to be spare ones.
Do you know Soleros are under 100 calories?
Really?
That means if I didn't eat anything else all day, I could have 20 Soleros and still be within calories.
You should do that one day. Vlog it. See
Maybe
how
when it's very hot one day, I'll just live on Soleros that day and see how many I can manage for a sick and sight of them.
So next year at some point.
Oh, Rich says he'll have a Magnum.
Oh,
And Yvonne says she'll take the ice cube. She's not had her breakfast yet.
I like movies.
Mum likes a strawberry movie.
Oh, can you still get a Mivvy?
Probably not, because Mum.
I used to like Zaps. I don't think you can get a Zap anymore. They were multicoloured swirling ones. They'd like been tie-dyed.
No, not here.
There was an ice cream stick with a multicoloured swirl, and they were toffee sort of flavoured.
I liked cherry brandy ones from the ice cream van.
Oh, do you remember having a cider one from the ice cream van and feeling like you were an alcoholic?
Yes.
Like when you were
Yeah,
6.
I like
Cider lolly. Yeah, I'd say one.
Oh, I'm getting drunk. I'm getting drunk. Cherry brandy.
Yeah, it's cloudy. It's a bit cloudy and overcast. It's brightening up a little bit now, but it was very overcast earlier. Oh, funny feet. Yeah.
Yeah, they were nice. Funny feet.
When Nat was little, we used to go to beer on holiday, and they sold. It was a pack of 5 little lollies in a packet. And she absolutely loved those. Like they were only about 2 inches long. You got 5 at the same price of an ordinary lolly, and she loved them. But you had to eat them really bloody quick because by the time you'd got through the first 2, the other 3 were melting in the bag. You know.
Pick them up.
Jane says, combine an eating 20 Soleros video with your tomato eating video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those mini Viennettas as well, Reese.
There used to be, remember my favourite ice cream cake, Mum? That Romantica. Oh, that was so good. Because it had like crispy toffee bits in it as well. Oh, that was so good. So good.
I used to like a toffee pavlova.
I want dessert now.
How did we get onto ice cream? That was Mummy rummaging in the freezer. What's she found? She found anything we can have?
No, it's actually defrosted in the back of the fridge.
So
So
the bit where it goes crazy and just pumps out a load of items you didn't want.
A jar of mayonnaise that's been stuck there for about 3 months. So we have since bought other mayonnaise rather than
Because you can't release that one from the back of the fridge.
But it's free now, but it's definitely not edible now. I think it's
3 months is a long time in mayonnaise land.
and I think freezing mayonnaise and then thawing it out to eat just
I bet it separates. It feels like a terrible idea.
yeah, probably will kill us. So let's not.
Although instant weight loss.
True. I need some of that then. I'm thinking of maybe going to the gym next week because the hotel has a gym in it as well that
I'm sorry, who are you?
I know, right? I did used to go to the gym for a bit, but I absolutely hated it. But I think if I convince myself that, like, if I go to the gym for just half an hour, because you're only allowed to stay there for 50 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So I can just go for half an hour, and if I don't like it, I can always just go swimming. You see? Because I like swimming. And it's not so much of an effort then.
Swimming's good exercise, all on its own, though.
I love swimming. Yeah, it's just that thing of like, because it's a hotel and it's, summer season, that for some reason they let other people in the pool.
In your pool?
In my pool. They let guests of the hotel in the pool. And I'm like, that's darned inconsiderate of them.
If you go and stand next to them and break wind underwater so the bubbles come up, I find that people get out of the pool quite quickly when you do that.
Sadly not, because a lot of the time they're the kind of people that are already doing that. The freaking stinkers. And the jacuzzi was off the other day, and I think it's because someone did a dirty in it. You know, like some kid weed in it or something. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
They had to drain the swimming pool up by us a few years ago because some child did a poo in the pool. So it's not just a case of fishing it out. You literally have to drain the entire lot and clean it.
Oh,
so it was closed for about 2 days while they dealt with the issue.
It's grim.
Sandra said Co-op's got an offer on 2 pizzas and a Ben & Jerry's tub for £5. I'm going to pretend I didn't read that.
That's 20 quid gone.
Rachel says, I love swimming, but I won't go just now. Still worried about COVID. I work out at home 5 times a week. I've done for over a year now. I feel like the amount of chlorine that's in a pool is probably... Yeah.
Yeah, I should imagine by now it's probably, hopefully, kind of fine.
No sign of Lainey, Chris, no.
She's hungover, probably. But what did happen? Someone got naked. Nobody actually said.
Well, apparently they were watching Naked Attraction.
Oh, they were watching Naked Attraction. Right. I don't like that show.
It's a bit car crash TV, and you're like, what? I can't imagine.
I just think it's horrible.
I mean, it's nice to have body confidence. It's nice to have body confidence. Nice to be brave enough to do that, to have that body confidence to do that. But however, I don't like a world in which we are going, well, I wouldn't go out with him because he's got weird feet.
Or you know.
Or further up, yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's horrible.
But also, from the rejection point of view, if you were a contestant, if you got rejected because of your feet, you'd be like, well, it's only my feet, you know, go to shit. If you got rejected because of your thighs and maybe your penis, you might be like, well, I think it's all right. If you got rejected because of your chest, you'd be starting to feel a bit more self-conscious. If you got through to the face round and then got rejected, you're like, bloody hell. They actually just think I'm ugly, thanks. Apparently I'm fine up to there, and then it all went wrong.
The worst thing is these people are going to breed.
Yeah, exactly. They let them breed. I have been watching, though. I found a new channel that I'm kind of binge watching. She's called Luxeria, 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 and she does like it's basically videos of her commenting on old reality TV shows and other stuff as well. But those are the ones I've been watching. So I've been watching The Swan, but via Luxeria, and she's trans. She's beautiful and absolutely hilarious as well. Like, oh, she's just so like. Even you think she was funny, wouldn't she? Like,
she's very perceptive.
Yeah, she's very intelligent. She's got a degree in like biochemistry and stuff as well. So I appreciate that. But she's just so funny. So I've been watching that. But they're doing The Swan, and I remember watching The Swan. Awful American TV show where it's just like, you know, they go, oh, I'm really ugly, and then you know, this is like the woman saying, oh, I think I'm really ugly and stuff. And then the presenters and the doctors are like, yes, you are. What you need is like 17 procedures and a full body lift.
And when we finish with you, you'll be passable.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, Jesus, this is harsh, man. Yeah. And they go, oh, and we'll give you a little bit of therapy as well. But like, whoa. Because they have to add that in for the tick boxing type thing. But,
thanks, Rachel.
Oh my God, like it's brutal, absolutely brutal, really awful. Yeah, so there you go. Anyway, I need to go and have some breakfast. I am absolutely starving.
Yeah, I need to clear up this, do my parcels. I've got to wrap this bloody Nigella bread bin, damn it. I mean, yay for selling it, but boo for wrapping it and posting it.
Yeah.
And
it is bank holiday weekend.
Yeah, so I've got 2 days to do it.
Yeah. Oh, can I just like? I had a really good weekend sales last week. So did you see I had like, sorry, it was a fly, and I had like a massive bag of parcels.
Mm.
It's not my regular Hermes driver that picked them up. For 3 days, it was someone else because my regular Hermes driver has been on holiday, and some of those parcels have freaking well gone missing, haven't they? And I don't just mean one or two; I mean like half the freaking sack.
Yeah, so he's either dodgy or incompetent, isn't he? Let's face it. If it's not your usual driver and suddenly they go missing.
I think on one of them, they've just been sat in her car for like 2 days. And so doesn't the label expire after a couple of days?
I think it does, but I don't think it should once they've been picked up from you. Because once they've been picked up from you, she should have scanned them when she collected them.
Yeah, because it
so
says
it's your bit of it that expires, isn't it? You know?
Yeah, it says collected by driver.
Yeah.
And then the next thing is 2 days later. So Friday night, received at hub or something. So
yeah,
like,
so she's had them in her car for a couple of days.
Yeah. It's like, oh, for fuck's sakes. Like, so I've got people now going like, my stuff was due yesterday, and I'm like, I'm really sorry, and because it's bank holiday weekend,
yeah,
nothing I can do about it until Tuesday. So,
Julie says she's probably sat on her bed opening them.
Could be shaking them, going, is that worth anything? Oh my god! Like, and it's that horrible feeling because it's not one or two, and one person's already left me in neutral. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh. So yeah, nightmare. Bloody like there's only enough like they are on their way that you can kind of do, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, I'm not going to stress about it until Tuesday because there's nothing I can do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll go do my parcels. Go and pick my mother up, and I might just leave that bread bin till tomorrow. I might start it today. Silly thing is, it won't take that long once I actually get started on it. It's just that, it's got to be so well packed. When you sell a bread bin for 50 quid, you don't want it to arrive as a jigsaw.
No.
Oh, nice, Elaine. I'm glad you saved some money.
Yay, there we are.
And that's come really quick if you only ordered it yesterday. Wow.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Oh, Jilly's picking my mother up to go for lunch. Lovely. Thanks, Jilly. Have a nice time.
Thanks you doing it, Fab.
Cheers. You do a mum swap.
No, I'm in mine.
Like wife swap. Do you remember that program, Wife Swap?
Yeah, that was
When if they did mum swap, how it would go? Because they did kid swap, didn't they? Sent teenage kids off to America to live with America's strictest parents and stuff like that.
Fine. That's fine. Do that. But not swapping mummies. No, I don't think. No.
Julie says no problem. Before hours, okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll tell her you'll be there about 4 o'clock. Lovely. Right, time to say goodbye. Time to say goodbye. Thank you, everyone, for joining us this morning. If you have not subscribed to Rich over at Night's Life, rush off and hit a subscribe button. If you have not yet found a quid to give, and see if you can manage that too for his memorial, which there is a link further up the chat. My upload schedule is back this week, so everything that you are used to seeing, you should be able to see, providing I get some.
Shop haul on Monday, the waffle on Tuesday. Am I still fat on Thursday? There's a little collab video on Friday, and then something else on Saturday.
It's a busy old week. It's a busy week.
And for me, there won't be a video tomorrow because it's bank holiday, and I'll be at a barbecue.
Lovely.
So there'll be a video on Tuesday from me.
Philadelphia.
Tuesday.
Did you say Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Right. Everybody have a lovely week. See you all soon. Take care. Thank you for joining us. Awkward Wave.
It's a good palette.